Right, on behalf of Ulster Schools and our sponsors Danske Bank, I'd like to first of all thank the teachers involved for bringing two teams to this venue before Christmas in such fine condition. I'd like to thank the teachers as well for all the work that they've done, not just with this particular team but in the school over the years and helping us to promote our games. I'd like to congratulate Mahara on an excellent performance. That'll be something that they'll go back to Mahara and work on, and I'm quite sure before this competition finishes that they'll be there or thereabouts. And St Ronan's, last year was the first time that they had put their name on the MacCormack Cup, and like Oma CBS, they've now won it for the second year in a row. I'm quite sure that they realise there's a thing goes along with winning the MacCormack Cup and the McCrory, but today is the day that they'll remember to celebrate that a very fine performance on the field from both teams. Some great catching, great tackling, great scores, great moves. As a matter of fact, everything that you'd want if you're in charge of a team to see a team producing at the end of the day. So congratulations to St Ronan's, and I'd like to present the cup to their captain Jimmy High.
Boys, I'd like to thank Mahara for coming here today and giving us a tough challenge. We're delighted to win 2 years in a row. But I'd like to wish Mahara all the best after Christmas. So 3 hip ups from Mahara. Hip up. Hip up. Hip up.
Congratulations. You must be very pleased with that display.
Yeah, very happy with it, but you know, it's only not a game, we've plenty more to work on. We can always improve, and some things we didn't do well, but we'll go back to the training ground and work on it and try and perfect it as much as we can.
It's nice to get your hands on a cup, the MacCormack Cup. St Ronan's won it last year, so that's a nice start anyway.
Yeah, 2 years in a row, it's a good achievement. Leaving in last year, say we're probably more focused for it, but this year we're using it as a stepping stone for the McCrory, which is a real target this year.
There was great teamwork right all over the field.
Yeah, we've known each other for years now, and we know each other's games in and out, and it just comes down to practicing, years of playing together and training together. We're all mates, you know, we're all knocked about each other, just down to knowing whose game it is.
From a coach's point of view, that would have been very pleasing.
Yeah, I think that, no doubt, Jimmy was our best performance of the year, and as Jamie says, we're just building, trying to improve. We want the lads to enjoy playing for the school, which they do, and as he says himself, they enjoy playing with each other. That goes right back to the first time we come across them as 4th year. Mickey would have had them before that as well, and we know them inside out. They know each other inside out, and they just love playing for each other. I think today we played really well, but as Jamie says, the challenge is to try and lift it up a notch. I think we learnt that last year. And we knew it last year, we just didn't maybe necessarily go and push on, and that's the challenge for them. There's no guarantee they'll do it, and there's got to be a massive focus now in the quarter-final. Carrick-Macross and Ballygawley are 2 massive teams. We cannot afford to be looking any further than that game.
Big step up from MacCormack to McCrory, even though they're the same level of competition?
It is, and I think we were well aware of that in previous years. I mean, last year, arguably our best performance would have been the next game against Carrick-Macross in the athletic grounds. So the MacCormack Cup had no bearing on that. We just didn't pull the performance out against St Coleman's. St Coleman's was a better team on the semi-final last year, and as I said, the challenge for the boys is to try and get to that level again, but they've got a tough quarter-final first, Jimmy.
McCrory Cup football, is it a mindset?
I don't know if it's a mindset. You know, we prepared really well last year. We had a great Christmas period. As Davey alluded to, we played really well against Carrick-Macross. I just felt we were on the night against Coleman's, we were a wee bit flat. Coleman's was a big motivation from us beating them the year before. So there are a number of factors. You know, I suppose the big difference between MacCormack and McCrory Cup is everybody's prepared in the same manner. You know, everybody's put in a lot of effort. Everybody's made a lot of sacrifices. Everybody's flying fit. So whereas, you know, it's a wee bit of shadow boxing before Christmas to a certain extent, but we have a big challenge ahead of us, as Davey says, on the 12th of February weekend, and we're looking forward to it.
Support play and finishing would have been the two big things that would have stuck out there today. It was very impressive.
Okay, they're mobile lads, and I suppose they've always been. We're just trying to tap into that and maybe accentuate the strengths that they have, of which there's many. But you know, we're going to come up against different challenges, and you know, we'll come up against a massive challenge in February, and you know, whoever faces Mahara in February will face a very different team than we saw today. So we're under no illusions.
So celebrating before Christmas and then big work after, is that it?
I think you've saw the celebrations. The celebrations are over. It's lovely to win a trophy, and we wouldn't belittle it for 1 second. It's great, you know, to win an A college's title is massive for our school, and it shouldn't be belittled. But we would just love to drive the thing forward. We've been to MacCrory semi-finals now. It would be lovely to get to MacCrory final.